Hello everyone. Today is construction day 36 and I figured I'd do a little different update today. So the first half of the update I'm going to do a walk and talk down at the bottom of the property and try to give you guys a different look of the progress of the build. So I'm down here on the east side, so the sun comes up from here, and I'll go ahead and turn this around. So this is the bottom of the property. You guys seen it many times. And you can see the progress, day 36. So talk about the fence here for a minute. I walked around with the guys yesterday and we wrote on the side of the fence how many additional block need to go up. So you can see there in charcoal, you can see the number 3. I don't know if you can see that or not. Number 3, that means 3 more blocks high. So next week they're going to go around the property and finish the height of the wall. So in some areas it's good. In some areas we need to go up a few more block. So we like that step down look, as you guys know how the property comes down quite a bit. And this will all be rendered. So they'll put that smooth sand concrete mix, smooth it all out. They'll pour the columns, and then we haven't chosen the colors yet, but the columns will be one color, and then the concrete fence itself will be a different color after it's rendered and smoothed out. So we still got a ways to go with that, but at least we have the plan of going around and adding a few more block. So what we did is Wilma went up to the top of the property like she was sitting by the pool, and just looking out and make sure that we didn't build the fence too high to obstruct any of the ocean view, and then at the same time make sure the fence high enough for security reasons. So we're able to do both because the house is at the back of the property at the highest point, and when you look out, this fence goes down. There's no obstructions at all. So we'll come around to the front. And no real progress here in the front this week. So they have the blocks at 4 high. You guys saw the photo in the earlier video of the steel, horizontal steel that'll go here in the front of the house. And I'll go ahead and put a quick photo of what that's going to look like. So we like that horizontal look. The only difference to the photo is that we'll have less concrete wall and more steel. I think I mentioned that as well, where that photo shows about 40% of the black steel and 60% concrete wall. We're flipping it, where it's only going to be 40% concrete wall and 60% steel. So more steel, and you'll be able to see through it a little more. So that'll be in the front. Let me go here and step back just a little bit so you guys can see the whole site. Reminder of the 7 rocks. We'll have 7 columns across the front. We'll be pulling conduit and electric up through those columns. So we'll have 7 lights across the front. So 777, good luck. So that is the theme that we're going for. Okay, so now I'm at the south bottom corner of the property. I just came from that area. So this is going to be the driveway leading in, and there'll be a 4-meter gate here, split 2 meter, 2 meter. The 2 columns here, so here is the first column that they already have into the footing, is a larger column than the rest of the columns in the fence, and that is just to look pleasing to the eye. When you pull up to the property, we'll have 2 large columns that'll help hold the gate. And then where this column will be, which is 4 meters across, the corner column will be 2 meters away, and we'll have a man door here made out of the same steel, and we'll be able to go in and out of the property without opening the gate. The gate will be, we'll have 2 motors with remote control, so when we pull up to the property with either our scooter or our vehicle, we could just hit the remote and the gate will open. All right, this is the other side of the property. So this is the fence going up, and this is my other neighbor's property. So you can see that their shanty shack is half on my neighbor's property and half on ours. That has to get moved. They're going to put it up into my property so they can finish the wall. So they got the wall basically completed. There are going to be some more blocks towards the back, which I'll show in a little bit. But they still got about 3 or 4 sections to come down to meet this corner here. So we got a little bit of work to do. They have to move their shanty shack where they're supplying, storing all their cement and things like that. And here's the boss.
Hello everyone.
So when we come up the driveway, the first thing you're going to see on the property is right to the right. This is going to be Wilma's garden area. So all this backfill dirt will go in and backfill the fence on both sides. But this will all be garden space. And then the first transition is this very large rock wall, which is about 8 foot tall. And it basically goes from where the driveway ends all the way across the property to the fence. And we used all the rocks, or some of the rocks, from the excavation. If you go back to the excavation videos, you'll see how many rocks was on this property. So we picked out the best ones and we built this rock wall. And we did that because we wanted the transition. We wanted to have the top of the property as high as possible and as level as possible. So the house and the pool would be just about on the same level. Now that's difficult to do because, as you guys know, this property is real high at the back and it slopes down quite a bit. So it was beneficial to bring that excavator on site, build this rock wall, and you can see where the ground level here is tapered down just a bit, which is good for drainage. But it goes up about 8 feet. And then we filled in a lot of dirt here right against this rock wall. The rock wall leans back, and we put an awful lot of dirt. I'm talking 4 to 5 feet at least of dirt here at the bottom of this area. And again, what we didn't want, if we didn't do that, the pool would have been much lower, and we would have had, you know, many steps from the house down to the pool, and we didn't want that. So I think we're still at 2 steps down, so that's 15 inches. Standard step is 7.5 inches. So coming out of the house, the 2 meter overhang with the 2 meter porch, and then just 2 steps down to that cement patio area leading to the pool. So to accomplish that, we had no choice but to build this wall and build this up. Like I said, it has to be 4, 5, 6 feet. We built up to make it as level as possible, so we could have the pool on the same level as the house. So on this side of the property, the fence here is in good shape. And we like the 2 block jump from section to section. And then you can see where we decided to go up 2 block here. So we'll have that 2 block jump. And then we'll have a 2 block jump here. So we'll keep that effect. and then it's going to go 2 blocks all the way back because that's the carport, so we're going to have that be level. And then I believe that very back section will go up 4, which will then, that last section will be a 2 block jump. So basically we'll keep the theme of dropping down 2, carrying it across, the same for the carport, and then all the way down the fence line, every section it'll drop 2 block. All right, the pool update is that tomorrow is going to be a real big day. So the guys are wrapping up the tying of all the rebar, and then tying that rebar to the tie beam, the 2 tie beams. And tomorrow morning they're going to start first thing, and they're going to pour this floor. So it's a 6-inch pour, and that's tomorrow's goal. And I'll make sure that I do a video of that. So big day tomorrow for the pool. All right, so they're starting to work on the carport. So here's where the carport will be, and they're starting digging the footings for the concrete column. So they're working on that today. All right, so the guys are starting to bring the trusses that was built here on site up and laying them on these I-beams. So what they did was they put a second coat of paint on all the trusses down below, and then they carried them up this morning and they laid them in place. So all the trusses got a second coat of paint, and it looks like they have four of them here, and there's a few more down that they're still getting ready to put another coat of paint on. But this is a good sign that they're getting the trusses in place, and then soon they'll stand them up and start welding them in. And then I'll be curious to see those typhoon clips, get them in place. And then once the trusses are in place, it will be ready for roofing, as I understand it. So we'll be able to show you how we're going to insulate the roof and get the roof installed. So I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but it's a good sign seeing the trusses come up in place. All right, so some more plumbing roughing, and now I think I know why they call it roughing, because it's been rough. They're hitting a lot of rock. Now, we live on a mountain, so of course there's going to be a lot of rock. But we got Janelle here digging out the trench for the rough end of the plumbing heading to the septic. And they also got the trench dug from the master coming through to meet up with the main line. But yeah, it's been rough. So they're doing it the old-fashioned way. You can see there's a big old rock right there, and that's all going to come out. So there's a brownout today, so they can't use the electric jackhammer. So they're doing it the old-fashioned way with this device to try to chop it out the best they can. Looks like a wedge welded to a steel bar, and they're just chipping away at it. So now I know why they call it roughing. So with today's brownout, we have to beat this rock by hand. So he has a little sledge here that he's just beating that rock, getting chips off. That's hard work. But he is making progress. We're going to leave this rock in because that's going to be a natural drain to come along the fence. So we're just going to get this piece out right here. Then it looks like it goes all to dirt. Then we'll work on getting this all leveled, and eventually it'll taper this way. And then the next project is going to be this rock right here to dig this out, and then we'll be able to start the drainage to go down the side of the property. So today's update was a little different than the last several. Again, I wanted to just step back and kind of show you the project from afar, just give a few updates. I do want to thank everyone for all your comments. Once again, we appreciate it very much. Keep the comments going. I want to tell a quick story. A few videos ago, I said, hey guys, the way you guys could help our channel is to like the videos. And we've been averaging 70, 80, maybe even 90 likes per video, which is great. But we tried to get that number up. And we've been averaging about 5 to 10 new subscribers every day. So about 5 to 10. And the algorithm, from what I understand, when there's a bunch of likes, YouTube kicks out your videos to more people. So when I did that video, just a few videos back, we went from that 70, 80 likes to, I believe, 160 likes for one video. And then the next 24 hours, we got 25 new subscribers. So we went from 5 to 10 to 25 in just 24 hours. So is that a coincidence? It could be. But I believe the likes has a lot to do with YouTube saying, hey, the public likes this video, so let's kick it out to more people to see if we can get more views. And we picked up, like I said, 25 subscribers. So I would just ask everybody again, if you're not subscribed, please do so. If you're watching our videos anyway, why not join the team? You're getting in on the ground floor. This is a new channel. Again, if you're watching the videos anyway, Wilma and I would very much appreciate you. Just go ahead and subscribe. You can hit the notification button, so when we do upload new videos, you're notified of the new videos. And then definitely like our videos, and then that'll help us grow the channel. So again, we appreciate it, guys, very much. And hopefully today's video of showing the property from afar is just a different look. And I'm looking forward till tomorrow. Big day with pouring the 6 inches of cement for the pool. Talk to you guys tomorrow.